guys, pre-Pilates. So I'm going to give you a few exercises here, very simple, very basic, but pre-Pilates. So a few movements that maybe you want to look at before you embark on the beginner's course, the lessons 1 to 6 on my library. So I have a magic circle, a brilliant piece of equipment. If you can invest in one, do it. A mat and a magic circle, two of the most important props here. And we're going to use this, so just have that to one side. And then I have a head cushion and I'll explain that to you. So you're going to take a lay down to the mat, nice and carefully. And then I'll explain the head cushion. Now, without a head cushion, if you found that your head was a little bit here, your chin was up toward the ceiling a little bit, if you're tight in your upper back, you might find that your positioning is here. And that's not a particularly neutral neck. So if you slide a head cushion or a folded up towel or a book, and try and get your neck into a position where all 4 corners of the neck are long. And you want to feel that opposition through the crown of the head, and the eye focus wants to be straight ahead, not looking back behind you, okay? So from here, bringing it down, lengthening the back of the neck and bringing yourself to here. Now, neutral pelvis, place your heel of your hand onto the hip bones and place your fingertips on the pubic bone, and the thumbs are going to be coming up toward your belly button. There's a marble in the middle, feet are hip width apart, parallel, and then you're going to tilt your pelvis north. So you're going to bring the marble toward the belly button. And then you're going to go marble down towards your pubic bone, tilt your pelvis south. And again, you're going to curl through the pelvis and tilt north, pubic bone toward your nose. And then exhaling all the way down to south. And we'll do that one more time, coming up to north. Just notice if there's any side to side shift of the pelvis there. And then all the way down through the center. And you're going to arch the back lightly there. And then coming back somewhere in the middle. So we've just found our neutral pelvis. Now I'm going to take a knee opening. I do like these exercises, so I'm going to take a deep breath in. And then as I exhale, I'm going to allow my right knee to come out to the side. I peel onto the outer border of the right foot. I breathe in, hold. And then exhale, I draw it back, drawing a little deep sensation of the abdominals in and up. You breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to open the left knee out to the side without allowing any movement through my pelvis. Breathe in and hold. And then breathe out, bring the knee all the way back. So I'm going to just explain and show you one that would look, not particularly brilliant. Is as I open the knee out to the side, there'll be a rotation in the pelvis, and there'll be this knee wobbling, and my hip just clicked. Bring it back. So, and I'll do the same on the other side. So you'll just see a little shift in the pelvis. I'm exaggerating it, yours might not be that bad. So try and keep your pelvis still, and I do like hands on hips here, hands on pelvis, and just encouraging a lovely movement in the femur to create some instability of your pelvis. And can I keep this pelvis bowl still as I open the knee out to the side and back in? We'll do one more to each side. So you breathe in. As you breathe out to open, and you're going to draw your deepest abdominals just gently in and up. Breathe in, hold, and then breathe out, bring it back in. Relax your shoulders, one more. Breathing in. And of course, I'm really looking, as I'm opening my left knee out, I'm really thinking about the stability on the right side, the right foot. Breathe in, and then breathe out, draw it back in. Now the other one I like to do is the knee fold. So from a neutral position pelvis, you're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to pick up the heel, and then you're going to just fold the right knee above the hip. Breathe in, hold. And then breathe out, slowly return the foot back down. Toe, ball, heel. Breathe in, breathe out, pick the left heel and the left foot to fold the knee over the hip. Breathe in. And then exhaling, tap the toe back down. Toe, ball, heel. So I'll show you a bad one. As I pick up the foot, there could be a lurch because I'm not using my center. And as I put the foot back down, there could be a slight arching of the back, okay? So we're going to try and do that, just kissing the lumbar vertebrae into the floor. Don't push your lumbar vertebrae into the floor, kiss lightly, and then lower it back down. Okay, so these are lovely to practice. Folding in, and taking it back down. And then you can dial the tone down. So here we dial the tone up, keep the pelvis steady, fold the knee in, and then take it back down, hopefully where it landed, where it started. Last one on the left. So knee folds, very lovely exercises to do, okay? So the next part, can we do rib cage closure? So it involves the arms and a little bit of upper abdominals. So you're going to take an inhale to raise your arms up towards the ceiling and just drop your shoulders down. As you exhale, you're going to reach your arms overhead. And I'm trying not to flare the ribs or disturb the spine here, working through my shoulder range. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, the arms come down. So we'll do that again. Breathe in. So the pelvis stays in neutral, the back stays still and steady as you reach your long arms overhead. Inhale, bring the arms up, exhale, arms down. And I'll show you, I don't want to say wrong, I'll show you the thing that I'm not looking for. As I send my arms overhead, I will start to arch the back, and I'm here. The arms have lost their activity, and I don't know what this is, okay? So I've got to be able to, from this point here, I've got to think rib cage closure, the bottom rib attaching to the top hip there, and this space here remaining the same, and getting as much shoulder flexion as I can there. Okay, so without popping, keeping the spine in a neutral position. So arm openings, I like those exercises too. Okay, now I'm going to show you just a little piece with the magic circle. So if you take your magic circle and you place it just above the knee joint, okay, and then come back and find your neutral pelvis. So if you need to take that diamond and find your pelvis here, for me, my left hip always sits behind a little bit of my right hip, so I have to really work on that. My feet are as wide as the hips, maybe a little bit wider and parallel. Just release the ring off a little bit. So I'm going to keep my hands here for this and make sure this stays stable. I'm going to breathe in. As I breathe out, I'm going to squeeze the ring and I'm going to lift through the pelvic floor from the back to the middle to the front. I'm going to gently draw the abdominals in and I'm going to feel the sideways shrink. I'm going to breathe in and maintain the squeeze and the connection. And then as I exhale, I'm going to release the ring, but I'm going to draw the abdominals a little bit deeper in and up. Breathe in, do nothing, relax. Breathe out to squeeze and connect with the ring and find your centering here. Long spines, long neck. Breathe in, wide and wide and wide into your rib cage. And then as you exhale, you're going to release the ring, but draw the abdominals deeper in and up. There's a spot just below your belly button. There is where you want to feel really lifting in and up. Breathe in, do nothing. Breathe out to squeeze the ring, finding that internal lift. Breathe in, maintain it. Exhale. exhale, release with control the legs, but keep your abdominals engaging there. We'll take one more round. Breathe in. Breathe out to squeeze. Check in with both legs are doing something equal there too. Breathe in, maintain it. And exhale, release. Draw the deepest abdominals in and up. I'm going to do one more, sorry I lied. I'm going to do one more and I'm just going to breathe. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to hold. As your lateral breathing, exhale to release. Find that engagement and let everything go. Beautiful. So that's just a little, a lovely, beautiful exercise to do with the ring. There's many more, but just that for today is good enough for me. And then finally, I just want you to place the ring on top of the knees, and I'm going to pull the knees apart. So I'm just going to do a very simple spine curl here. Pulling the knees apart, I'm going to take the head cushion away, and you may want to do that as well, and you'll see why. Arms along down by your sides. So I've got a little bit of outward tension on the ring. I'm going to curl the tailbone. There's my north imprint, my north tilt of the pelvis. And then exhale, I'm going to press down through the feet and the arms. I'm going to begin to lift the pelvis up to create one long, lovely diagonal line from the knee to the hip to the shoulder. Take a deep breath in here or two. Find your feet, press down through your arms and widen across your collarbones. Lengthen your neck. Sometimes we can be a little bit here, so really lengthen out. Check in with the hip bones that they are nice and level, and the energy through the knees is going forward. Take a deep breath, and then exhale, you're going to lay each bone all the way back down to the mat. Take an extra breath if you need it. Keep opening out through the ring, and slowly dropping down into neutral. Check in with that. Okay, and we'll do one more. Breathing in. Breathing out, curl the tailbone, give me a little bit of a knee opening there, push into the ring, find the outer edges of your hips. Slowly we're lifting up, bone by bone. And here we're looking to get a lovely bit of hip extension. So don't be pushing up too much here into your lumbar spine, keep the ribs flush, take a deep breath, and then exhaling, lay each bone back down. Sequentially, like you're laying down a string of pearls. Because don't forget, 26 vertebrae in your spine, each one is a joint, each one needs to move freely.